Hey guys, this is Kyle from Top Gun. That's really dumb. This is Kyle from Top Gun, and today we're going to talk about how to purchase a suppressor. Seems like a really intimidating process. You're going to hear a lot of words like Form 1, Form 3, Form 4. Got to do some fingerprints and a background check, trust, individual. We're going to walk through all that stuff today. It's going to be simple, it's going to be easy, and it's going to be great. So, first things first, let's talk about the different types of forms that are submitted when purchasing a suppressor. The first one we're going to talk about is a Form 3. So that is a dealer-to-dealer transfer. Say you bought one from Top Gun Range, but you're moving to Gary, Indiana for whatever reason. We would file a Form 3 to tell the government that that suppressor is leaving Top Gun Range and going to Gary, Indiana. So for you as a consumer, you can throw out Form 3. You'll never need it. Doesn't apply to you.
Oh, say less.
There's two other forms that are really going to apply to you as a consumer, and that's going to be the Form 1 and the Form 4. The Form 1 is the creation of an NFA item. The Form 4 is the transfer of, which means you bought one that already existed. So you would file a Form 1 if you were making your own suppressor, converting an AR pattern pistol into a rifle, same with a shotgun into a short-barreled shotgun, and so on and so on. So Form 1, making your own. So a lot of what we're going to talk about in this process for the Form 4s, which is what most of this video talks about, will also apply to the Form 1s. So we've decided we want to buy a suppressor. Today in front of us, I have some 5.56 ones. And for the sake of discussion, we're going to talk about the Polonium K from Otter Creek Labs. We're going to say, I want to buy it. So as a consumer, I would come into Top Gun, say, I would like the Otter Creek Labs Polonium K, and pay for it. You pay for it in full. Once you do that, we're going to take you to our silencer shop kiosk. The kiosk is a one-stop shop for doing all of your compliance paperwork. We partner with them because they also help double check all of our submissions to make sure everything's right the first time. Because of the wait during this process, it would super suck to mess it up because there's no correcting it on the electronic file. If you mess up the paperwork, you're starting over. So happy to partner with those guys. They do a great job. They are super awesome for the industry. And we're, like I said, we're excited to be partnered with them. So you'll go over to their kiosk and you're going to do a couple things. You're going to confirm some basic personal information, date of birth, address, phone number, email, height, blah, blah, blah. You'll also roll a set of fingerprints, which is super easy. If you have any questions while you're at our facility doing it, we'll be happy to come help you. And then the last thing you'll do is from their cell phone app, you will take a picture. You'll upload a selfie. Because they do require a set of fingerprints and a passport style photo. So once you've done all that, we're going to take all your paperwork, we're going to QC it, and then we have to decide if we're going to file as an individual or if we're going to file as a trust. And I am not an attorney, but two big differences with filing as an individual versus a trust. The first one is, as an individual, I am the only one that can maintain possession of the item. Does not mean that if Alfred were to come with me and he wanted to shoot my polonium, that he couldn't. He absolutely could, but Alfred would have to come with me. If he was on a trust with me, Alfred could take possession of it as long as he was a responsible party, and Alfred could go take it shooting by himself. So those are the main differences. The other one that gets talked about quite a bit is if you pass on, right, and you leave the items to your children with the trust, if they were trustees, it could just transfer possession to the trustees. Whereas if you pass away as an individual, they will have to resubmit the forms that we're doing today for the people who it gets left to. So a little extra paperwork. So it's hard to dictate which one is right for your situation. If you're going to share the item, obviously a trust is better. I would be wary paying a ton of money for trusts. We typically recommend the silencer shop ones. They have an unlimited for 129, which I think is maybe probably the best value in this space. So something to take a look at. So once we've done that, you will do what's called a certification. So Top Gun will get your stuff. We will send you an automated email. You'll contact us. We'll do a cert where you'll type in your username and PIN as your digital signature, and we'll submit it to the ATF. So once that happens is when we start waiting for your approval to come in. The ATF told us by the end of 2023 it should be down to 30 days. Right now, as of today, we are sitting at 260-ish. So sometime between 30 days and 250 days, you should expect your suppressor back.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
And that's really all there is to it. It sounds like a lot of work. Your total invested time in this whole process is probably 15 minutes. Once you decide which suppressor you want, which is probably going to take up the bulk of your time. So, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to come to the shop. We have a wide selection of cans in every caliber for all kinds of situations. And then we carry a lot of stuff that's super high demand, right? We have stuff from Otter Creek. We have stuff from CGS, B&T, Dead Air. We have a bunch of cool stuff from Q. So you guys stop by the shop. We'll be glad to help you out. We are the largest NFA dealer in the city of Houston and one of the largest in the United States. So we look forward to seeing you guys at the range and at the shop, and have a great day.